Hi, I'm Marisha Breslow. Welcome to Taos, New Mexico. And yes, I am 54 years old. I work here locally in town at a women's boutique part-time, and other than that, I spend my time in the kitchen making wonderful, delicious food. Today I'm going to prepare for you my savory chipotle roasted corn bread pudding. I love to make these kinds of dishes during the winter when it gets really cold, and believe me, it was 5 below here last night and it is cold. So let's go ahead. I went ahead and prepared the vegetables earlier today. I went ahead and I've already cut up my onions and bell pepper, my scallions, garlic, and jalapeno. And I roasted my corn. I bought fresh corn, roasted it on my grill pan, and then I just cut it off the cob so that it's fresh and wonderful and delicious. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and combine all these wonderful vegetables here in our pan. Let them start sauteing down a little bit till they get soft. I'm going to let these go for a couple minutes. And then also earlier this afternoon I went ahead and I've already prepared our milk mixture. This is a combination. This is a 1.5 cups milk, 4 whole eggs, chipotle adobo peppers, a little cumin, a little salt, and we're ready to go. And we're going to combine this egg mixture with our bread, which is just a basic French loaf of bread that I cut down. It's been drying out all day. And we're going to eventually combine all of this together and make a wonderful and delicious bread pudding. So give me a few minutes while I saute up these vegetables, and then what we're going to do is let them cool for about 5 to 7 minutes, blend them in with our milk, or you'll see me combine everything together and I'll get it in the oven. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're having a really great time here in Marisha's kitchen. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and combine everything we made. Here's our beautiful corn and bell peppers and jalapenos. We're going to go ahead and put that in the big pot. And we're going to mix that in with our egg mixture that we made earlier today. Right here, we're going to combine the egg mixture with the vegetables. We're going to stir that together. Now we're going to put in half of our Monterey Jack cheese. Just like that. Maybe a little bit more. And then, by the way, I also bought in the block. Don't buy the grated cheese already. You can go ahead and grate your own cheese. It's going to taste a whole lot better. It's going to stay fresher longer, and it's just all better. Now we're going to throw our bread in. It's just kind of been drying out. This is just some French bread. We're going to combine everything here really well. We're going to let it soak together for a few minutes. Put it in here. Stick it in the oven. See you then. Alright, so we've gone ahead and combined everything together. We've got our cheese, our egg mixture, our bread, and all our veggies. We're going to go ahead and pour it right into our 2-quart or 8x8 baking pan, which I used a little bit of cooking spray on just so that it doesn't stick when it's time to bring this all out of the oven. Doesn't that look amazing? Alright, let's just get all this good stuff out of the bowl. We are going to cover it with the rest of our cheese. Alright, just make that kind of even in your pan. All that delicious, yummy stuff. We're going to go ahead, cover it with the rest of our cheese so it gets all brown and bubbly and delicious. We're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven, and voila, we'll be ready to go. So go ahead, we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes, and then we'll have chipotle roasted corn bread pudding. When I'm cooking, I am nothing if I don't have my spice rack. So I have a really great array of spices here. And what I want to recommend, because it's very expensive to build your spice pantry, so what I recommend is that each and every time you go to the supermarket, buy yourself something for your spice cabinet. If it's on sale, buy 2. But without my spices, really, my food is tasteless, and that makes me not a good cook. So we'll be back when our bread pudding's all done, and we'll get eating. Thanks.
What do you think makes you a good cook?
What makes me a good cook? What makes me a good cook is that I'm not afraid. I will cook anything, any way, anyhow. Because if you don't try, you're never going to know what you can or cannot do. That, great spices, and some wonderful equipment. You always need a great chef's knife. And there's a few other things I love to use when I'm in the kitchen. I'll show you real quick. There's my microplane. I could not live without my microplane. My immersion blender, which I really suggest everyone have an immersion blender in your kitchen. And then of course I have a full-size food processor, but I love my little mini chopper, just for little things like today, like chopping up those chipotles and adobo. So those are some of my favorite kitchen equipment. Helps me be a better cook. All right, what else did you need to know about me? Well,
we all want to know
here.
about your childhood and what came from food eating.
Okay, so the reason I feel the way I do about food today is because I was raised obese and sedentary. And after 40 plus years of living that way, I finally decided I was worthy of a better life. And in order to achieve that life, I needed to take better care of myself, and at the end of the day, that meant eating right. So because of that, I go to the grocery store 4 or 5 days a week, cook fresh for myself all the time. And now I've been able to maintain 120-pound weight loss for almost 2 years. I'm 20 pounds to my goal, but maintaining is really what it's all about at the end of the day. And it's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. It's no magic cure. You have to take one day at a time, make good food, don't eat processed food, and take good care of yourself. Well, it smells like it's ready. Take a look at what we've made. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bread pudding. Okay, here we go. Don't ever forget your oven mitts. It'll hurt. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. I think we're going to let it sit and rest for just a moment so that it doesn't run all over the place because it's too hot. So come back to me in just a minute and we'll plate it up. All right, so it's time to plate up this beast. It looks beautiful. I hate to even crack into it, but let's go. Let's give this a try. Yum. Look at this beautiful bread pudding. Hot and steamy. Doesn't that look delicious? Now, we're going to garnish it with a bit of lime cream I made earlier today. This is just an all-natural sour cream with lime zest and lime juice. So we're going to dollop a little bit of that right on top, just like that. Grab a little bit of fresh cilantro for the top, just kind of tear it up, and voila. That is my chipotle roasted corn bread pudding. So we're going to dive in right now, and
Marisha, are you going to eat that?
Oh, no. I don't eat bread anymore. It's sad but true. So ladies, step up. I've got the best crew in Taos, New Mexico. Come and get it.
Oh my God, this looks so good.
Don't worry, Jen, you're getting some too.
Okay, thank God.
I hope it's good.
Success.
Thanks, Marisha. This is really why we came over tonight.
Yay, you guys, I couldn't have done this without you. From Taos to MasterChef. Yay. So listen, if any of you are wondering where my boyfriend is, well, I just haven't found him yet. So if you're out there and you want to come cook with me, give me a ringy-dingy on the YouTube. Yeah, you can find me at Ms. Marisha. Check it out. Give me a shout. All right, it's been a blast cooking with you, and I hope I see you in MasterChef heaven somewhere.